Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who is the dummy that doubt I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Here we go.
Oh, look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke and shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care.
Ready?
Shake
Break.
it up.
98's the mic.
Here we go.
Mustang 19. 98's the mic. I got you. I got you.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
41's a mic. Bound to lose one.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
I got you, son. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Lucky.
Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Rush in.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 198. Cougar 19. It's the mic. Watch QB. Dragon 60. Watch QB drop. Bang, 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 bang. 198. Watch 98. 98. Riggs. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Go, check. Six guys. Check 6 guys. Showing it.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Down at the 31. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 198, watch 98. 98's the mic. Check, 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 check. 198, watch 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
We're pretty quiet. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 57's the money. Danny. 57's the mic.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check safety.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Pick the edge. 79 Bronco.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. This is the tight end, Njoku. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Texans 7, Bengals nothing.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
He's checking Crash. 25, check 25, check Cowboy 80. Slam. Check 52. Check, hurt.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Time to go, night. 198, watch 98.
Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Texans 14-yard line.
A quick throw by Burrow is complete, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Number 16.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Rig alert, rig alert. Ringo, Ringo.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
4 yards.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". 3 bucks. 59. Mike, check. 59. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
24. Woo-hoo. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. That's
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when the quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Good set. 19. Mike's 59. Brilliant. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 55. I got him. That's me. 64. Check 26. Run.
Now they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
He's across midfield.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Now an option play on 2nd down. A quick throw into the hands of Hardy. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
Houston.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Let's go, fellas.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Here I come. Check 59. Hey, 31. 59. Mike to 59.
On first down, it's Watson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
To number 22.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop.
That he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. DJ Reader, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Watson going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Check 13. Check 4.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So on fourth down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So kind of a tough break there. No real hook or slice to that one, but he's denied by the upright.
And he basically hits it just straight as an arrow. But yeah, since he's on the hash mark to begin with, straight as an arrow isn't good enough.
You know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Tight right. We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Cup 19. Hawk 70.
They go play action with Burrow. Flushed out right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready up. 18 Cardinal. Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Hey, we got 3 down. Secco. Out. Whip. Watch the whip. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch them learn.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down. Warrior 70. Hurt. Dash, go now.
Again, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. Odd. 3 down. Odd. 18, Pioneer.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Trey Boston.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Ranger. Check. Go, Rig. Go. Fresno.
And Burrow going to throw again, eluding the pressure right. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Hey, 55. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Come on. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 57. Mike 57. Hey, 59. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Mike's 57. Let's go.
The final shot before the break. Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Here's a four-receiver look now. Three of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Yeah. Mike's 59.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Pick it up. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
The kicker on 4th.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
Knock it on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
57.
Operating from the gun. Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
24 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. 24 down.
Watson on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Mike's 5'9", Mike 5'9". Pick me up. Here we go. Mike, check, 59. Watch the pass. Check 59, Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last time that they were on the field, little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Switch trap 60, trap 60. Watch the twist. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Hey, check that, street.
On 1st down, Mixon. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
19 Tiger. 198, watch 98. 98's the mic. Panther 11. I can't believe they even let you play. 198, watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch twist. 198, watch 98.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 57 yards. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
Yeah, my bad.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson caught left side. Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. From the gun, Watson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Hey, let's get some
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to Mixon on first down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Mixon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Watch the shift!
Here's a run with Mixon. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Watch the run. Watch the run. Switch. Switch. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
57. Mike, 57. Here we go. Here we go. Check. Crunch. Crunch. 70 Lions. Under 10. Hey, under 10, Bronco. Slam.
Here's Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Bengals 24, Texans 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
24 is the mic. Stop your whining. Motion. 24 is the mic.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Watch 57. Come to our world. We want it. Come to my Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Deuce. Check. Herc.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Tight end's right. Alert. 3 down. 24 is the mic. Who that? Play it. 24 is the mic.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Let's go.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
24 is the mic. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Watson being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
A gain of 12.
To throw is Watson. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fuller. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Gain of 6. 1st down, Houston.
Operating from the gun. Watson buying time. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. To try again after the sack. Watson escaping the pressure right. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 21. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Today's final score.
And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs and that girds them for a championship?
Won't you get down?